Jorge João Pinheiro. So can Japan see this through? More productive with less possession. Oh, given away once again, this time by Ter Stegen, and Junya Ito couldn't curl back quite far enough. And it's not the first time Germany have got themselves into unnecessary trouble.
Just
made the most telling contribution in blocking his shot. Here's Itakura. And Schlotterbeck to pick it up. Gnabry. Sugawara. To Sula's incredulity. Sula, a player who Turkey approached to play for them at one stage on the grounds that his name sounded Turkish. He's actually got some Hungarian roots. Offside against Junya Ito. He has been caught a few times. Pretty conclusively that Japan have moved to a back five at the start of this second period. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Havertz might have strayed offside there. Doesn't matter. Endo. Japan just very happy to idle through, try and keep hold of possession, and frustrate Germany. The level of control in the game was actually increasing towards half-time. Possession now up into the 40s in percentage terms. But what's notable, for all the ball Germany have had, they've had 8 attempts, only 2 on target. Japan have had 7 attempts and 5 on target. Go for it. Well, Ter Stegen has been very safe with his handling. Wouldn't have expected to be beaten there, but a sense of reassurance about his presence. Well, Neuer, of course, having that skiing accident after the World Cup. A couple of new faces set to come in for Japan. Shogo Taniguchi. And one face that won't be particularly welcome, Takuma Asano, scorer in the World Cup victory on a day when he came off the bench. Indeed, both goal scorers did that day. Gnabry. Chan. Sula, or rather Kimmich. Here he is again. Here's Sula. Schlotterbeck. Gnabry. Chan. This is better. Gundogan. Chan. Kimmich. got the outlet of Sane now, and it is very, very congested. Chan. Trying to break the lines through athleticism. It's the likes of Gnabry and Sane who have the skills. Sula, Kimmich. Now Sane up against Mitoma. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Gnabry. Gundogan hoping to get it back, but it'll fall to Itakura. Wade, a tussling physical battle with Rudiger is usually a losing one. Well guided there by Havertz to Sane. Need to get him on the ball. Hiroki Ito got the block in. Sane again. He has the capacity to take defenders out of the game, whether it's with his close control or a neat passing triangle at pace. Kamara. Mitoma. Oh, and Mitoma, but straight into the grateful grasp of Ter Stegen. Abandoning his defensive brief momentarily. Havertz found that he could use his body to get away from defenders against Ukraine. It's more difficult tonight. So it's the end of the night for Kamara and for Ayase Ueda. Takuma Asano. He's not necessarily warmly welcome, plays for Bochum. This is the goal for Ueda. It's 1-0 treasure. It's only his second for his country. And Taniguchi, they're going to have a potentially a little bit of a reshuffle here. I'm just wondering where he's going to go. Well, my suggestion would be Mitoma further forward and Hiroki Ito back to the flank. He'll slot into the centre of defence. And that is indeed where he's gone, with Tomiyasu taking up the left centre-back role. This is Gundogan and now Gnabry. Chan. I don't know how he did it, but he did. Schlotterbeck. It's not often your best contribution to a football match comes from a seated position. Of Germany without Füllkrug and Musiala, two players who would certainly give them more in an attacking sense. Goretzka too, who after a slightly troubled pre-season at Bayern has certainly fully re-established himself in their midfield. And that was a surprise omission, although possibly the troubles with Tuchel in pre-season thought to be a reason behind it. This is Sane. Now Asano. Mitoma. Morita. Endo. Morita. Tomiyasu now to Itakura. And Junya Ito. Needs help. Itakura will provide it, but can't measure the pass. Gundogan. Involved in Germany's goal in what was a very slick move. We are going to see a German debutant very shortly. Pascal Gross is ready to enter the international stage, as is Robin Gosens, who were out here on the pitch for a good chunk of the half-time interval, so it's no great surprise that they are the first new faces for Hansi Flick in this second half. And the Wolfsburg crowd feeling it's all a little ponderous. The thrill of a rush of skill, something to lift them. Rudiger. Gnabry. Wirtz making a purposeful run up ahead. And here's Sane, who has the beatings of Hiroki Ito. Terrific run, Gundogan, Wirtz. Endo couldn't get it away. Schlotterbeck is fouled, is he? No. There is VAR, but João Pinheiro, the on-pitch official, absolutely adamant that there was no case there for Nico Schlotterbeck, who got his foot between Endo and ball and was caught. But not deemed to be any kind of error. Emre Can is going to go off. It won't give us any clue where Pascal Gross is going to play, necessarily. A man of so many parts. And it's also the end for Nico Schlotterbeck. Robbie Gosens coming on, he will clearly replace at left back. But Pascal Gross stepping onto the international stage at senior level for the very first time. He last represented Germany 12 years ago at under-20 level. A 3-1 win over Italy, an Italy side that contained Lorenzo Insigne. A player of great football intellect and enormous versatility. And in sparkling form over a long period for Brighton and Hove Albion. And who'd have thought it a few years back that in an international match between Germany and Japan we would have two players from Brighton and Hove Albion on the field. Gross of Germany and Mitoma of Japan. It appears that Gross is going to be asked to play at the base of midfield. So it has, in effect, been a straight swap with Emre Can. Here he is dropping between the two centre-backs, as Can often does. Gnabry. Gosens full of freshness. Junior Ito's energy levels are prodigious, although somewhat reduced by the attentions of Robin Gosens, and those attentions deemed worthy of a yellow card. And there is a little chop across, with no great hope of winning the ball. Is it going to be another memorable day for those young Japanese football fans who must just think this is how it is when Japan play Germany? Not so on the German bench. So Danny Röhl next to Hansi Flick there. Is fully aware of the level of scrutiny that he is under. And with Julian Nagelsmann, this highly precocious young coach who's currently not in a job, looming like a very dark shadow, would be an easier decision to make. Gosens, no flag. But it was clearly, in the end, an offside. Robin Gosens, son of a Dutch father, once said, "I would not say no to the Dutch team, but I have to be asked." It wasn't soon enough. Decision makers, Ben Neundorf, who is on the left, Rudi Fuller on the right, appearing with increasing frequency and close-up during Germany's matches. Many suggest if there is a decision to be made. This is Pascal Gross. It's going to be quite the year for Brighton and Hove Albion, with a European challenge and a fascinating Europa League group with AEK of Athens, better known as AEK in the English-speaking world, and Ajax and Marseille waiting their first ever European campaign. Which begins a week on Thursday. Well, if anything like this continues, by the next Thursday, Hansi Flick may well be seeking other employment. Truth is, Japan are keeping Germany at arm's length here. 2 attempts on the target. Out of the 9 they've had. Gosens. Gnabry. A simple pass, Rudiger is forced to check unnecessarily. He's trying to make his point forcefully. Sané. Every time he gets the ball, there is at least the threat of a spark. Oh, and now Asano will get there first with Junior Ito in support. Asano! And Ter Stegen in the right place at the right time yet again. Mitoma! Well, but for him, you do wonder what the scoreline could read at the moment. one save from the Morita effort that ended up in the side netting, probably the best. Others of a more routine variety, but his positioning has been perfection. But of the 9 efforts on the target, he's managed to repel 7 of them. It's almost like Japan is saying, well, come on then, you try and break us down, because we know we can hit you on the counter. And they're very much controlling things, but Wirtz hoping to change that, and Sané hoping to change that. Tomiyasu with a really cool bit of defending. Well, some may call that more than shoulder to shoulder, but there was no big appeal. Just made his presence felt. He made one crucial challenge in the first half. Wirtz biting a little hard. It's just a case of him showing Sané who was boss. Julian Brandt and Thomas Muller. Wirtz withdrawn. And likewise Kai Havertz. It's the old stager. To acclaim, who steps onto the stage hoping to lead the rescue act for Germany and for Hansi Flick. Japan, as we saw, prepared to deploy a couple of pairs of fresh legs as well. A fair old fistful of shirt from Hiroki Ito on Muller there. That's Sané, Gross, Julian Brandt, Kimmich, and the header. Oh, an opportunity for Gosens. It was Taniguchi's header, which fell invitingly. Getting balls into the box and asking a defensive question. So, it's the end for Junya Ito, the bundle of energy down the right-hand side, and for Hidemasa Morita. So, Ao Tanaka Usakubo, who will come on. An awful lot is going to change tactically. Tanaka will just go into the centre of that midfield, and Kubo will operate in the wide position. Kubo scored 3 goals already this season for Real Sociedad. Player of undoubted high quality. Rudiger. Muller to attack it. Met by Tomiyasu. And Pascal Gross. Which is an effort that he hopes will not be the great memory from this game. Well, Asano surging on. Ter Stegen with a really good strong arm. Mitoma then more straightforward for the goalkeeper. And that was a fine save to deny Asano from Ter Stegen. And a save from Morita too, also very important, the one that guided it into the side netting. Well, is he hoping and praying as much as anything? Well, it's only the World Cup runners-up next. Nothing to worry about. Thrilling prospect on Tuesday night in Dortmund. France without Olivier Giroud, incidentally, for that match. Tanaka. Sugawara's made a useful run there, but it's cut off at the pass by Robin Gosens. Morita. Mitoma. Endo. Itakura. Behind Sugawara is Kubo. Was that a foul? No. Gross gets it back from Muller. Julian Brandt, Sané making the run. And the situation read, not just by Tomiyasu, who stepped in typically composed fashion, but also by Hiroki Ito behind him. But Japan have lost it. Gundogan. Asano goes a-tumbling. Rudiger. Asano, Mitoma, Tanaka, put in by Gross, Hiroki Ito, touch of tightness about that. This is Gundogan, a little bit of menace about this until Tomiyasu stepped in. He's been outstanding. Rudiger. Sula. Gross. Won't even get a corner out of that. Well, played for the unfashionable German club Ingolstadt for 5 years, and then in Club Karlsruhe, that's had its famous names in the past, but they dropped down to the third tier during earning a reputation as one of the most intelligent footballers in the Premier League, and Manchester United certainly suffered at his feet more often than not. But I doubt he thought this opportunity would ever come around. Well, Sané has earned a free kick there. Hiroki Ito feeling it was a Placed by Kevin Schade. Schade of Brentford, winning his third cap for Germany, given away. Mitoma beaten to it by Sula. Moller, Sane, Kimmich, Moller, corner. Well, how clear a header was it? Not the clearest of opportunities. Tell a story of frustration. Again. The truth of the matter is, however you want to dress it up, this is not a team that has deserved anything more out of it at the moment, and they're going to be reminded of their last defeat at the hands of the Japanese. Those expressions tell a story. Because Ritsu Doan, we already got Asano on the field, but Ritsu Doan, the other goal scorer in the Khalifa International Stadium back in November, is about to come on. That was neat by Brandt. Gundogan, Sane had stopped. Schade hasn't. I wonder if Sane hadn't gone offside. Didn't look like it. Anyway, that's Ritsu Doan on the right there, and Daiki Hashioka, who plays in Belgium. Sugawara, who plays in the nearby Netherlands, making his way off. For Kaoru Mitoma. Nashioka up against Kevin Schade. That was a fantastic tackle by Itakura. Robin Gosens. Brandt. Can Germany pull something out of the bag?